Soon after this trip, at 55 years old, Lauren's mother was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's. Now, at this point, my impression of Alzheimer's was probably what I assume most people's impression is. I thought it was something only like really, really old people got, and I thought the way the disease primarily showed itself was in the form of forgotten keys, wearing mismatched shoes, and being asked the same question over and over. This period, which was the only way I'd seen Alzheimer's displayed in movies or television, lasted a few years for Lauren's mom. After that, however, is when I saw the real ugly truth of the disease.
We noticed that she would get my sister and I's names mixed up, or like my mom and her sister's names. So she would call me Maggie and then, call Maggie Katie, and it got real confusing for her.
Definitely memory loss. Easy things that she should know, like what she did earlier that day, or her family's birthdays. Those were kind of slipping, and those were things that she would never, ever forget. So it's just more of the common things that she's known her entire life that she was easily forgetting.
So he was put into an Alzheimer's home, and so it's just all people that have memory loss, that kind of stuff. So he's not really there anymore. The disease progressed pretty fast in him, and so
Before, when she was more independent, they didn't really have to worry about her, but especially after my grandpa died, it was just her in a nursing home, so my aunts had to kind of take on more of a responsibility of taking care of her, and so that definitely changed the family a little bit, and I think it kind of put extra stress on our family too. So
Now, my family and I have to more baby her. I don't know if that's the correct term for it, but we have to be more fragile around her, because if we do say something wrong or offend her in some way, she will get more angry and kind of frustrated herself, and she kind of takes it out on herself. So.
After forgetting who she and her loved ones were, my mother-in-law, a teacher for 35 years, then forgot how to speak, feed herself, dress herself, and go to the bathroom herself, all by the age of 60. Lauren's father and a team of caregivers dedicate their lives to letting my mother-in-law be as comfortable as she can be. They would love to do more but can't because, as you've heard, unlike any of the other top 10 causes of death in America, there is no way to prevent, cure, or even slow the progression of Alzheimer's disease. Another thing I didn't realize.
So it's really kind of refreshing that even though we are a college group of girls, we're still focusing on the elderly and later generations.
my mom definitely cried when I told her. I feel like with anything else, she would have just been really happy, but since it was something that affected her mom, it was really special for her. So she was just bawling, and I was crying because she was crying.
I think it's a good cause, and a lot of people are affected by it, and a lot of women are affected by it, so I like that. And I don't like thinking about that this could possibly happen to me, so I like that we're trying to fight it.
My name is Katie Mulick, and my grandma passed away from Alzheimer's in 2013.
My name is Kennedy, and my grandma is currently living with dementia in the early stages of Alzheimer's.
My name's Hannah, and my grandpa has Alzheimer's.
Cruz, and my grandmother passed away from dementia in 2014.